Welcome to the Late Late Show. I'm your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please sit down, relax. Oh, my God, I need a rest. Sit down, relax, let's massage each other or something. Thank God it's Friday, everybody. Thank God it's Friday. I love Fridays. It's a great day for America, Friday. And it's Super Bowl weekend. I've got Super Bowl fever. I had Oscar fever earlier on the week. I had Oscar fever on Wednesday. I've had Pac-Man fever this week. I've had Saturday Night fever. No, that's tomorrow. But this weekend, Super Bowl fever. And if there's one thing I like more than a bowl, it's a Super Bowl. And this year it is... I know, it's lame, but I was enthusiastic. You know, you can sell a lot of crap stuff if you just smile and do jazz hands. Super Bowl! Anyway, this year it's Super Bowl XL, which is extra large Super Bowl. It is the venti of Super Bowls. It's the big gulp of sporting events. All right. Super Bowl Sunday, though, is coming, which marks the end of the holiday season. Really, the holidays are kind of over. They start kind of at Halloween, and then they go all the way through to Super Bowl, and then it's back to work, everybody. It's like a slow-motion meal in reverse. It starts with the candy and ends with chips and dip. It's true. And in between, all the turkeys have to die. Yes? Yes. Centuries from now, anthropologists and historians will be saying American civilization used to have a holiday period where they feasted for 3 months. Of course, they'll be saying it in Chinese, I suppose, won't they? Get ready. Get ready. Going to college? Pick a language? Chinese. Chinese. Pick it. Pick it. Now, this year's Super Bowl is in Detroit. Which is, I've never been to Detroit. But when I first bought an American car, a friend of mine said, so you're going to get some Detroit steel. I didn't know what he was talking about. I was confused. I thought he kind of knew something about me, because I used to dance under the name Detroit Steel. That was my... Oh, man. I never knew it was so dangerous to smack your own ass. Anyway, people who are in Detroit are going... Apparently this is happening all this week. People are going across the Canadian border from Detroit. They're going into Windsor, Ontario, to do all their partying. Because Windsor has the all-nude strip clubs that serve liquor. The drinking age in Windsor is 19 years old. They have legal prostitution over there and Cuban cigars. Now, I'm just saying, I don't know why I've been giving Canada a hard time on this show. It's time I am very sorry. Canada? I'm sorry, eh? I'm sorry. Can I come back? I'd like to come back to Canada. I had no idea the Canadians were so crazy. And the great thing is, if you get into trouble, with the cops in Canada, you can always escape, because they're all on horseback. They're all mounted. Just run up the stairs. Take an elevator. Ha! See you later, copper! They should have that in their bumper stickers. Canada, a great place for a guy's weekend. It's a fantastic idea. Anyway, I digress. I'm talking about the big game, Super Bowl. Now, everybody talks about the Super Bowl, the high cost of the commercials during the Super Bowl. Apparently this year, it's like something like $2.4 million for a 30-second spot on the Super Bowl. Which sounds expensive, but, it's nothing compared to what you get for 30 seconds on this show. This is where the big money happens. Oh, yeah. You could probably get me for $2.4 million. You can get me for $40. Actually, if you want to advertise on this show, give me a call. We'll work something out. Right? Give me a free hat or a T-shirt or something. No. You know, Bob's Chicken Palace or something. No, that was me advertising right there. For Bob's Chicken Palace. I did it. They're tasty. I think the truth is with the Super Bowl, more people care about the commercials than the game. Right, do you remember who won the Super Bowl? Very quickly. Who won the Super Bowl 4 years ago? Can't remember. But you remember. What's that? Remember that? What's that? I hope there's none of that this year. I don't like that what's up stuff. Do you remember the girl that caught the flying Doritos? Yeah, I remember her. Didn't look like she was eating any of those Doritos, though, was she? She was catching them, but... I like watching the Super Bowl on TV, but I've actually been to a Super Bowl. I've been. Drew Carey, who's a friend of mine, used to be my boss, so I had to do everything he said. But now, he's still my friend. Drew invited me to the Super Bowl, and we went down to. I didn't understand the game, but it was. I'm still not sure, but apparently a bunch of guys go this way, a bunch of guys go that way, and whoever does it the most wins. But But in '97, I went to San Diego to see. It was the Denver omelets and the Cheese Bay greenbacks. It was. It was actually Denver and Green Bay, San Diego, and it was a fantastic game. Apparently, everybody that was there was telling me how great the game was. It was kind of, I didn't know what the hell was going on, so everybody was going, hooray! And I was going, yes! And then they were going, oh! And I was going, damn! You know what it was like? It was like, when you go to a church that you're not familiar with, and everybody kind of gets up and you go, oh, yeah, uh-huh. And then, well, and also with you, well. I don't know. But the event itself was spectacular. Before the game, the stealth bomber flew overhead. Stealth bomber, which is an amazing thing. I don't know about stealthy. I mean, it's a really big black plane that's very loud. It's like, I noticed it. I saw it was there. On the other hand, the movie Stealth, that was invisible. No one saw that at all. Come on. That's true. That movie flew under America's radar a little bit, didn't it?